Let's talk about another Nigerian player, Super Eagles player, one of the best defenders in all of European football this season. I'm talking, of course, about Ola Aina, one of our innate boys, one of the few players that Nigerian fans don't bash, don't insult. Everybody is happy with him and what he's doing for both club and for country. I know having a fantastic season with Nottingham Forest in the English Premier League, they are potentially qualifying for the UEFA Champions League. Or at the very least, I think they will qualify for the Europa League.
Mm-hmm.
But Olaino's performances have not gone unnoticed by the rest of the teams in England and even abroad. Do you think, first of all, do you think it is going to be right for Ola Aina to leave Nottingham Forest, assuming they qualify for the Champions League?
For me, if he plays, if he watched the game against Tottenham yesterday, realize that they are really missing him. Based on the Tofulo and the other guy, Nico Williams. They are not really doing well in those areas. So he's a player that they would pay anything to retain. For me, really, I think if he did not leave Nottingham Forest, that is going to be the final big move in his career.
Hmm.
If he leaves Nottingham Forest, that is, it's making one final push. It's fulfilling his potential. He's got a chance to win trophy, for that club. For you to, if Liverpool says that they want you, if Man City say that they want you, these guys have the potential of what? Of winning the Premier League. With due respect, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest cannot win Premier League with counter attack. They cannot win the Premier League with counter attack. If this was like half season and they're not close to this Champions League, I would have said that they will not make it up.
Hmm.
Because teams are now giving them the ball to play. Before they take the ball from them, they counter those teams. But now, teams are now giving them the ball to play. They don't want the ball. They want you to have the ball. So, for me, I just think that if Ola Aina wants to move, he needs to move now.
Hmm.
He needs to move now. And for to know that Chelsea wants him again, if that Chelsea might be, the golden boy, the boy that was, the young boy now becoming a man,
Hmm.
Ola Aina, So it's gonna be a glorious homecoming, If it's also Liverpool, I'm not against that, It's gonna actually what fits in and play in the Champions League. If it's Newcastle, it's not a bad move too. So, but for me, I just saying that it needs more stability. With due respect to that Forest, I don't think they will qualify for the Champions League if they if they qualify. I don't think they will.
Hmm. You know,
Yeah.
the thing is very tricky because Nottingham Forest are having a fantastic season.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, when you look at Nottingham Forest, the kind of level that you expect from them usually, you cannot place money that they are going to have this kind of season again next year.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for you to really trust that that's going to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they qualify for the UEFA Champions League, can we say that, oh, he should just jump and leave? I'm sure he wants to play Champions League football. I'm sure he wants to be a part of the success. He wants to, enjoy it with his teammates, with the fans, with the
Mm-hmm.
team. So for me, I think it all depends on the opportunity that comes up. If it is a Liverpool and it's supposed to be a replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who seems to be jumping ship and maybe going to Spain, why not? Liverpool is a team that is going to contend for titles in every season.
Mm-hmm.
So absolutely nothing wrong. If it is a Newcastle is a team that is going to be in Europe
Mm-hmm.
and is going to be trying to compete with the big boys. They might not necessarily win the league. I mean, they just won their first trophy in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But they are going to be thereabouts. They are going to qualify for at least the Europa League. They are going to be competing and they are a good team. And I also think that if he goes to Liverpool, to Newcastle, he will sit Kieran Trippier on the bench. Trippier is already in his 30s, and I think Olaina is even better than him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So teams like that, I would say, well, if you get the chance to join a bigger team in general, a team that you can beat your chest and say they will be competing for at least the next 5 years, and a team that would also pay you more money because those teams will pay him times 1.5 of whatever he's earning at Forest.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say he can take that. If it's Chelsea, honestly, with how Maresca is using the fullbacks, it should stay. Chelsea is not offering him anything. They come and play Conference League.
Are you
And
sure Maresca will be in that job?
I mean, we don't know, but we have to wait and see. But if Maresca is the coach, you sign right back, you play him in center midfield. There's nothing that's going to do. All I know is the wing player.
Right.
What do you say?
He plays center midfield right back, center midfield right.
You know, or sometimes they play him for left midfield. So it's just all I know is a player that likes being played. Let him go up and down that flank. Let him do what he can do. Let him distribute the ball. And the way Chelsea is currently playing, I don't trust. I don't trust Chelsea's system.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say he should join Chelsea, but I think Liverpool, if the opportunity comes about, good team, always competing. If he's replacing Alexander Arnold, why not? He can even play left back and bench Robertson if need be.
Yes.
If he's Newcastle, I think he can bench Kieran Trippier. No issues with that. For me, Tottenham, if Ange Postecoglou keeps on doing this nonsense that he's doing, stubborn man. You know, all these coaches that just my way or the highway. You have to do is the way I want. This is the debate that we're having on Friday. How is the way I'm playing? You must play like that. Is it where is the team is languishing in what 16th?
Mm-hmm.
It's just God that help them that all these Ipswich and Leicester and Southampton are just too bad. If
Mm-hmm.
not, they will be scared about
So
relegation.
man, you'll be fighting
You
for.
know what is holding him on that job now is the fact that they are still in the Europa League.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind you, they are Europa League, so at least is like you're putting makeup on a pig.
Yeah.
You know, it's still making just look
But
somewhat.
you know that if they win the Europa League, they go Champions League.
Yeah, if but I mean, well, I guess only one of those two teams can win. I
Yeah.
personally, I can never trust Tottenham to win something. So
No, they went away in Frankfurt.
I mean, actually, the man said I always win in my second season. He
Mm-hmm.
told us before the beginning of the season. So let's see what happens. But
If he didn't have injury, he will win this Europa League. He will say.
well, I can never ever ever put my money on
Yeah.
Tottenham to win.
Can you put the money on Man U?
Not this year. But
Uh-huh.
Man U
Can you put the
historically,
money on anything that Europa League?
if I wanted to,
Wow.
if I wanted to bet on who I
Mhm.
think will win, I'll bet on Bilbao.
Not Bodo Glimt.
Those ones,
That's the
to even be where they are, we thank God, like they're already punching far above their weights.
yeah.
I think they are playing against who United. Is it United? Or they
No,
are
no,
playing Spurs.
it's Tottenham.
They are
They've
playing
never beaten
Spurs. I mean, to be fair, they can shock Spurs because Spurs
them. I
are
don't think
very
so. I don't
unserious.
think
But
so.
I don't see it happening. But they can. I think they can.
I don't think
Spurs are very unserious. The way they play sometimes
the team considered nearly 20 chances in Rome against Lazio. Lazio was
against Lazio.
is he Kata? Is he no, that guy? Is he Kata? What's that guy's name? It's called Kati at the back. It's this long name. He's the one that was missing opportunity.
Mm. But the only thing is that I just also look at it that I think the mistake that they made was they won the first leg against Lazio,
Yes.
and they did not know how to approach the second leg
Uh-huh.
because you want to defend, but now if you defend, you're allowing them to just
That's
keep on
for the
coming
first
coming at you, everything. So I feel like they did not really know how to approach the second leg.
time.
But yeah, I don't think Bodo Glimt have a good chance. I think Spurs United final or Spurs Bilbao final.
Mm-hmm.
See how it goes. If it's Spurs United in the final, I think United will beat Spurs in the final because United have more pedigree. Their players have more pride, have
This
more
was
fire.
again with this good
No,
shit.
but see, that's the thing with United. As much as I like to banter United, but look at how they play in the big matches. They play well in the big matches
See,
because at the end of the day, they have some players that dignity now, your own personal ego, your personal pride. Like in big games, Bruno Fernandes can put them on his back and carry them to somewhere. Casemiro can decide, I'm a former multiple time Champions League winner now. Like I'm not supposed to get rubbish like this. Maguire will show up
he's
when
not
he needs
thinking
to
about
show up.
that against Newcastle.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. It has to be a big. Like, look at how they play Arsenal. Look at how they play Liverpool. Look at how they play Man City. Those are the games that matter to them, and they turn up in those games. I always say, like, when United are playing a big match against a big rival, I
Mm.
trust them. Even if they will lose, they will put up a fight. They're not just going to do nonsense. Maybe Onana can sell game, but they will put up a fight. That's one thing with United. When they play these big matches, they put up a fight.
They,
If they get to the final against Tottenham, they will beat Tottenham.
We'll wait and see.
No,
The other
they'll
than
get to final.
get past Bilbao. I'm thinking I will get past Bilbao. We'll wait
You
and see.
think they'll get past Bilbao? I mean, Bilbao have a lot of energy, have a lot of ginger to win. So,
I think they will get. I think I don't know what the second leg will be. I think
mm.
another. You see all this Maguire offside pushing player. That was they can win. Yeah.
Mm. But I mean, Spurs beat United in February, sha, in the league. But again, that was a league match. It's different for me. When it's a final of the Europa League,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, I think they'll beat Spurs. They'll beat Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yeah, I don't want Ola Aina in Tottenham regardless, because
Mm-hmm.
next, even if they let's even say they qualify for Champions League by virtue of winning the Europa League, I still think that next season they are going to be bad again. I still
Mm-hmm.
think they are going to be bad. I don't think they are going to improve that much. Postecoglou is confused. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know what he's doing. Um, but yeah, we've spoken a lot. Wishing Ola Aina all the best. Wherever he ends up, we'll be rooting for him and we'll be supporting him.